The wind-swept corner will never be the same. Lives frozen in time on April 6th. And 65 kilometers down the highway, countless stories of pain and promise extinguished.
I've cried more this week, just, like I have all year. It's just, because all their stories are our stories, right?
Raylene and Russ Herold are parents of Adam, a farm boy who grew into a strapping young hockey player with a real chance at the NHL. And maybe after that career, take over the family farm. Not now.
He would have been the fourth generation on our farm. So all the years that we've worked to make our farm better, who's taking it over now?
Adam joined the Broncos just for the playoffs. He was the youngest to die, just 16. The memory as fresh as yesterday.
I think back to we just came back from a trip. We haven't buried Adam yet, and I sat down in his favorite chair in our living room, and I took his urn and I set it on my lap. And I pulled out my phone and I showed him pictures from our trip. I said, "This is where we were." And I told him all the places we were, and there were places that we had gone previously with him. I'm holding in my lap my 6'2", 200-pound athletic son in an urn, just like I held him when he was a baby.
Russ and Raylene came to the court to tell the truck driver how their lives, like dozens of others, was ripped apart.
Up till April 6th, and life rolling along happy, and everyone always says the $1 million family, a boy and a girl, right? Everything cruising along. And boom, in a split second, things change.
Are you angry?
I'm very angry, absolutely. I'm angry at the world.
So many parents have pointed questions still for Jaskirat Singh Sidhu, the truck driver.
Was he daydreaming? Was he just not paying attention? Or did he just was in a hurry and just thought he had to keep going? Like, why? That's what you want to know, is why.
That's full.
More than a podium for their grief, they want concrete changes so that their children did not die in vain.
Somehow we have to get those drivers trained better, or being more responsible or cautious, or I don't know what the right term is, but I think for me that would be a big step in the right direction.
Seatbelts are another thing. In this day and age, why do we not wear a seatbelt on a bus?
For 3 days, this court in a gym has heard excruciating detail of loss, regrets, and anger, with a crushing finality.
What's changed in my life is simple. It's not the same, and it never will be the same. That's truly what I needed him to hear.
Russ, what do you want from this court this week?
Justice. Yeah, I think
what
justice for everybody.
What does justice look like to you?
Well, I don't doubt he's got some remorse. Just saying I'm sorry doesn't quite cut it. Doesn't bring people back. Doesn't change all the hurt for all these families. So I think there has to be there's got to be a consequence for your action, and it has to be fairly significant, in my opinion.
But they know that no sentence will make up for what ended here.
And let's bring Susan in from Melfort, Saskatchewan, with details, Susan, of an extraordinary meeting that happened today.
Yeah, remember Scott Thomas, father of Evan, who died in that crash? Well, he had a private meeting today with the driver, Jaskirat Singh Sidhu, in a meeting room just off the court. It was 15 minutes, very emotional. Thomas said he asked Sidhu direct questions, but they will remain private. But they each talked. There were Sidhu's relatives in the room. They cried. And he said he felt much better for doing that, adding that, in his opinion, Sidhu's family is also devastated.
Susan Ormiston, thank you.